Okay, what is going on, people? Today we're going to be doing a little bit of pond fishing. So every time I drive past a pond on Google Maps, if I think it looks good, I drop a pin on it, a place that I want to go. I've got like 20 of them that are within a 10-minute drive of here. Maybe 20-minute drive, actually. I take that back. And today we're just going to fish a couple that are within like 5 minutes of each other. I'm trying to fish 2 or 3 ponds today. We're going to give them all about 30 minutes each. If one of them is really good, I might stay there. If they're all bad, then at least we can knock them off. Let's just see what happens. Okay, this is the first pond. We're gonna set a timer for 30 minutes, starting off with a mini spinnerbait, and then a wacky rig on the other rod. Probably the best pond fishing bait of all time. 30 minutes on the clock, and yeah, we're just gonna kind of get fishing out, see what happens. There we go. That did not take long. Fish number one is about a 10-inch stunted bass on the little spinnerbait. I'm gonna have to grab him. I don't know if I'd say that that's a healthy fish, but it is a fish. Okay. My fault, probably water on the screen. That was about 2 minutes in. Fishing with the spinnerbait. 2 minutes 18 seconds was the clip. I saw him coming up and I just threw my cast or my bait over there 3 times and he finally ate it. We're gonna keep going. All right, I fished about 5 more minutes with that spinnerbait. No luck. We're gonna throw the wacky rig around this fountain for a few. See if that can generate anything. I do see some little bluegill right here, which I would assume is the main forage in here. It will be in most ponds. I'm gonna kind of walk around the pond now, just with the spinnerbait. Holy cow. There is a snapping turtle that is 2 feet big right in front of me. That's one of the biggest snapping turtles I think I've ever seen, dude. This thing is freaking huge. I don't know if he's gonna come up, but if he does, I'll make sure you see him. Here he comes. Holy crap. Dude, that thing is huge. There goes the timer. I'm gonna fish the spot for maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna dip out and probably cross it off the list as a bad spot. Yeah, alright, it's been about 5 minutes after the timer. Haven't gotten another bite, just the 2 bites to 1 fish. We're gonna bring this in and head to spot number 2. Here we go. This one, a little bit different than the first, pretty dirty. I think it's gonna be a lot shallower. You can see here it says, please fish. We recommend fishing in our pond. Yeah, very dirty. We'll see how this one goes. I'm gonna check the depth of the pond now and some of the different parts. So it's like a foot deep right there. About halfway out there. Not much deeper. A little bit, maybe 3 or 4 feet. Then out in the middle, how deep is it? Okay, so there's some depth. I mean, we'll see. You know, we're gonna try our best to make something out of this one. So I'm gonna kind of fish this little cove. This water visibility, it's basically, it's the biggest factor of this pond. That and the fact that it's literally 3 feet deep in the middle. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I'm not convinced that there's even fish in here, but you know, I made the 5-minute drive to do it, so we're gonna give it its 30 minutes. Yeah, I think the spinnerbait's gonna be the main thing, just covering water, because I'm really gonna have to find a drop off. I think drop off or something in here. There's gonna be a fish, but I think if I can find one, they're gonna be stacked. I think it's gonna be one of those ponds. Well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've been fishing this pond for probably only about 15 minutes. I'm really getting discouraged. I am seeing like these really small bait fish, but other than that, that's been it. No bluegill, no anything. Obviously, as I said, the pond is super shallow and dirty. and I just don't even see how it could hold a bass, period, much less a bunch of them. There's a turtle. They do exist. Let's see here. I do see a rocky point right out here, and it looks like it gets a little clearer. And those actually look like they might be beds. So, you know, as I walk over here, of course, the confidence goes up by 1,000%. Now we gotta scare this. This is one of the biggest goose I've ever seen. Biggest geese. Excuse me. Okay, fished this pond for a little while. Zero confidence in anything I'm doing. Zero confidence in the pond. We're gonna head out and fish one more body of water. I'm gonna try to get into a private one that's on someone's yard that I really like the looks of. So I'm gonna have to door knock for that one. We'll see how that goes. And if that fails, I thought there was one more around here that was somewhat private like this one, but you could just walk down and fish it. So we're gonna see what the deal is now. Okay, we're now at spot number 3. This spot is all lily pads. This one's completely private, but I know a bunch of friends who have fished here, and you know, they put me on. There's actually some pretty big ones in here. This one I know for a fact is a good one, so we're gonna see. But I know 2 separate 5-pounders that have been caught out of this pond, so this one's got some good ones. This is one I was excited about. Oh dude, there's one right here. Right here. Got him. Oh my gosh. Get him out of there. Good one. Good one, dude. 2.5 pounder. 2.5 pounder, dude. Oh, solid fish. Look at that. How about that? I told you guys. There are big fish in here. I stand on that. Update, it's been about 20 minutes of fishing this pond. I do think this is actually one of those ponds where there's just not a lot of them, but the ones that are in here are big. It's definitely a kind of fishing I'm not used to, you know. I don't do a whole lot of power fishing, so I'm definitely stepping outside my comfort zone. This one's 100% going to be a save, by the way. I already knew it was, because this is literally a 2-minute drive away from my house. This is closer than Lake St. Clair. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Basically sight fished them. I mean, I didn't see him eat it, but gosh, that was a very cool way to catch fish number 1 here. Okay, I will say one terrible thing about this pond is the bugs are freaking awful. I've gotten at least 20 mosquito bites in under 30 minutes. I'm gonna tie in a chatterbait now and fish offshore, because this inshore stuff is just too thick. I don't have a 7.6 extra heavy rod. I don't live in Texas, I live in Michigan. I'm a smallmouth fisherman. Gosh, don't even tell me that there's not one here. I know there is. I've been seeing them dart out from the edges of the pads. I've seen tons of fish activity. A lot of topwater too. I'm thinking, even though it's 90 degrees, there's legitimately a good chance that I'm about to pick up a frog or even a spook, because most of the activity I've seen is out in the middle. But there are definitely some fish in the pads too. Ooh, here we go. Two fish. Another pretty good one. It's a 14-incher. Dude, literally I gotta go in 6 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes since the last one. We got on another one, baby. Not too shabby at all. Gonna get him right back. He's mad. Oh, it's been about 4 hours of fishing today, and I've caught 3 fish for an accumulative maybe 4 pounds. It's not a great day at all, but this is a decent spot that I think I'm gonna keep on the list. It's unique too. That's what I like about this one. I don't get to do this type of fishing on Lake St. Clair ever. You never get to fish these thick pads, stuff like this. Fishing a Texas rig like this, in and out of the pads, is definitely a fresh thing for me. I guess I'm just gonna fish here for the last few minutes. I also would like to mention, I legit saw goldfish swimming around in this pond. So that might be a video idea but swear on my life on everything, I saw this red thing sitting in the middle, literally right before I set the hook on that fish. I've seen little carp swimming around, thought that was kind of unique too. But yeah, there are goldfish in here. I've seen 2 of them now. That's mind-blowing to me. They're big too. These are carp goldfish, not like the ones in your fish tank goldfish. These are 24-inch goldfish. Also, while I'm walking back right now, I'll let you know the reason why I never ended up fishing that one pond before this is it was actually in a gated community, and I pulled up to the gate didn't open. I had to pull this crazy like 4-step turn out to even turn around. I mean, I just got a feeling they wouldn't let me fish the pond anyways, but I mean, it looked good. I'm being 100% serious when I say it looked better than this one. So, you know, maybe next time, I guess, right? One more time. Oh my gosh. Get up here, dude. Holy crap. That's a big fish. It's called a 3-pounder, dude. Literally said one more cast. I'm sure you could hear it. 3 even. Out of the pipe. What the heck, dude? Oh, that is a solid fish for a little pond. Look where we are, guys. Look at this. Just give him a little toss. Just like that, dude. I see him sitting there. He's back. That is insane.